All right, welcome Triton Trojan fans. I'm Andrew Harrell alongside Kenny Barnhart and the Hall of Famer Ryan Lerner for the Triton Trojan Sports Network as the Bethany Christian Bruins come here to take on our Triton Trojans here tonight on this Tuesday night matchup at the Trojan Trench. Triton coming in and following that loss on Friday night, 45. They lost there to Pioneer in that ball game. Kind of a ball game that the wheels kind of fell off in the fourth quarter.
That fourth quarter just really hurt them. And
talking to everybody on Saturday and throughout the weekend, I'm pretty sure they worked pretty hard those couple days, and coming into this one, I got a funny feeling the guys are really going to amp it up for tonight. Bethany Christian coming in 1-3 on head coach Daniel Mast's first season. Both teams have beat Lakeland Christian Academy. Or there's the common match, of course. Jason Groves in his 12th year, 243 wins for him, or 47 wins for him. And for tonight, John Harrell's predicting Triton to win 49-35. Triton leads the series 21 games to 6. And last season, if you remember when we were up at Bethany Christian, we won 45-23. So Triton's going to really get out and about tonight. They're going to have to really kind of control themselves, watch where they're driving the basketball, do a real good job as far as where they're going with the basketball, make smart decisions on offense, and really just kind of don't beat yourself up if the play's not going the way you want it. You're going to have to play big boy basketball and really kind of just set up and work yourself back into the offense and do the best you can to get yourself set. And kind of and the communication's got to be there. They got to listen to what Coach tells them and go out and execute. That's what they're going to have to do tonight. Earlier, the JV won by a final of 40-36 on a pair of Cole McKinney free throws that kind of iced it there at the end. Triton did well in that one. Leading the way for Triton in points was Connor Large with 13 points. Cam Shively played well down in the post, 8 points for that young man. 8 points as well for Cole McKinney. Had, like I said, those pair of free throws there at the end. Chandler Westafer added 3, and both with 4 apiece was Lucas Cabrera and Nate Amsden from the post. So guys got along pretty good in the ball game. Didn't quite get as many steals as usual, but they forced 12 turnovers in the ball game. So the JV,
that was a very tight defensive game. They
made them work. So, and that's going to bring the JV's record to, I believe, 4-1.
I think that's what we had earlier. Yes, what we figured out.
So 4-1 on the season for them. Good luck. Congrats to those guys. They'll be facing Winnemac on Friday. So like Triton coming in today, like I said, keys against this team, like for a team, they don't quite score a lot of points. They average about 34.5 points a game. Now as Jackson's trying to hit my headset, you're not getting them.
Hey, we're going to throw up a picture here.
Uh-oh.
Earlier here. You got a little helper tonight.
Yep.
For your big birthday night.
Yeah,
your family showed up tonight.
Yeah, birthday surprise. Everybody showed up. I was completely unaware Michelle and the kids were showing up. So, yeah, and hey, got the TTSN special for birthday cake, and hey, it works just fine. That'll work just fine. I'm glad Marcel didn't know there might have been a candle in that thing on the way over here.
Yeah.
But, yeah, not a bad way to spend your birthday. Broadcasting, the kids and the wife's all here, so going to be a fun night for sure. Starting tonight for both teams, we'll start first with Bethany Christian. Mason Closson's going to be out there with number 24, Caleb Shenk, number 42, Beck Willems, number 44, Jack VonGunten, and number 50, Ethan Boyer. For Triton, of course, the starting 5, you're going to see Ashton Oviedo out there with Jared Bules, Tyson Yates. Out there with the big man, Tyler Heckaman, and Keegan Westafer finding himself back in the starting lineup here for this Tuesday night matchup. So, Kenny, as far as what you saw from Friday night, what are the guys going to have to do coming into this one to kind of find a way to win?
Like we said, that the first 3 quarters of that game, tight, not very many, anybody get a big lead, just back and forth. But that fourth quarter, it just seems like they just figured out Triton's game plan and just picked those balls off and just made those points count.
And they just couldn't lift the lid off the basket. And it seems like if something like 1 or 2 passes, it just seems like the guys just went, it's not going to work, and they went into panic mode. I mean,
yep.
For this one tonight, the guys are going to have to keep their composure. I think composure is going to be the big thing tonight. Something doesn't quite go your way, you're just going to have to sit there, settle down, reset, trust your teammates, and go out and reset the play and go again.
Yeah. If something don't quite work, don't give up on it. It might work here in another 2 plays next time down the court.
So, and I believe at halftime we're going to have a special.
I think it's 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade recognition for all the boys basketball teams.
So it sounded like the boys had a tight one against Plymouth last night. The 8th grade boys did.
Yep, they went into overtime. 7th grade, it's kind of the same deal. They had a little issue there late in the first quarter, second quarter. Got behind and just never could play catch-up.
So we're about 1:05 away from getting this thing underway. We'll be right back after the national anthem and the starting lineups on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Ho, 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 and Merry Christmas, everybody, and welcome to the Trojan Trench for tonight's contest between the Bethany Christian Bruins and your Triton High School Trojans. On behalf of the Triton community and the entire staff and student body of Triton Junior Senior High School, we welcome Bethany Christian as our guest at tonight's game. Tonight is the 33rd meeting between these two teams. Going into the game tonight, Triton leads the series with 24 wins and 8 losses dating back to the 1988-89 season. At this time, if you're not standing, go ahead and rise. And gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Now, let's introduce the starting lineup. First for our guests, the Bethany Bruins. Number 14, Mason Closson. Number 24, Caleb Shenk. Number 42, Beck Willems. Number 44, Jack VonGunten. And number 50, Ethan Boyer. Bethany's varsity coach is Daniel Mast, and he's assisted by John Mast. And now, for your Triton High School Trojans, number 10, Ashton Oviedo. Number 12, Bules. Number 24, Tyson Yates. Number 23, Heckaman. And number 34, Keegan Westafer. Triton is coached by Jason Bules and assisted by Steve Bell and Blake Corey.
All right, there's the starting lineups, and you got to believe that number 44, Ethan VonGunten, is going to be out there. They got a guy, you see him there, number 50, and Ethan Boyer, 6'5" for the Bruins, as Heckaman and VonGunten are going to go head-to-head here to get this ball game underway. Our cameraman went down during the national anthem.
He doesn't even have his headset.
Yeah, he doesn't even have his headset on
yet. We're just making sure that.
Did you just say the naughty list?
Yeah, evidently, if you're unsportsman during this game, you're going to go on and stay on the naughty list.
Hey, it's way too close to go on that list. Oh. I don't know what's going on. Got a little bit. Oh, can't wear that sleeve. Apparently.
You can wear them on your legs, but not your arms.
Well, I was going to say, because Quentin wears one. We'll find out. So ball game underway at the Trojan Rings. Bules contains it, and Yates is now going to go to work. Out there to greet him is going to be Closson. Works on over Oviedo on the left wing. He'll work back up top, spins around, drops to the big man in the middle. Big on big. Heckaman up and in.
As long as he can keep getting that ball and just bouncing it and shoving his way back in there.
Yep, and do exactly what Taylor Long said in our interview last Friday, was work from the inside out. Closson now on the right wing. Bules on him, drops it down on over to Williams. He'll go baseline, works across. Oviedo might come off his foot, and it does.
Yep.
Little delayed call there. Willems tried to make a – Willems trying to make it go across the baseline there, and kind of Oviedo did a smart thing by sticking his foot out there to stop the play. Closson receives the inbound. It goes back to Willems and just throws it away. There's our first turnover of the ball game, and it belongs to the Bruins. Are you commentating too?
Yep, we got a little extra help tonight.
Hopefully he's more of a player than a talker like his dad. Yates works on over to Westafer in the left wing. Up top to Bules. He's going to work on over to Oviedo. Screen for Heckaman. Tries to free Bules up. He'll give a screen to Oviedo. Oviedo step back three. Off the mark. Rebound, and it's going to go to Willems. Willems with the basketball now. He'll go to work. Pulls up from NBA range straight away off the mark. And Oviedo comes away with the rebound. Seems like get that 6'5" guy to come in and get a rebound and put it up. Oviedo spin move. Floaters up and not in. Rebound's going to go to Willems.
Looks like Triton might be what happened with them against Northwood. Get that ball and get it back, get a basket up before the defense could get set up.
That's going to kind of have to be their mindset. They're going to have to attack early and often, and that's going to be a travel on VonGunten. 6'3" senior. Two quick turnovers there for Bethany Christian. Triton's going to have to capitalize on one of these. Yates now brings the ball up the court. Closson to meet him. Man-on-man defense for the Bruins. Bules on the right wing. Westafer circles up top straight away, works on over to Tyson Yates. Trying to open up Heckaman down low. Yates is going to drive. He does it so well. Up and in. Tyson Yates gets the friendly roll there, and Triton takes the lead by 4. Willems now at the basketball, drops on over. Boyer will work, but he'll go over and back. Another silly turnover for the Bruins, and that's caused them. Triton's only capitalized on one of those. 3 turnovers.
Must have just barely touched that.
He was kind of borderline. Real close. Yates works right, goes to Westafer in the right wing. Up top to Bules. He straight away works to Yates. Triton really working their offense. Westafer on the attack. And they're going to say he's going to get fouled on the pass to Heckaman. There's our first foul of the ball game, and it'll belong to Bethany Christian's Shenk.
Bethany foul number 24, Shenk.
I'm not sure Jackson wants to do with the things on my head. Bules gets a nice inbound pass. Banks open for Jared Bules. And Bethany Christian's going to have to use their reverse timeout early in the first quarter. Triton leading 6-0. Look, definitely a tale of two teams from what the enthusiasm you're seeing in the executions there tonight, I feel, for the guys.
Yeah, if they can just keep this up, don't lose momentum as they get into either the halftime. Sometimes that halftime break can kind of screw you up coming back in. But, yeah, they're a lot more energetic, a lot more going after that ball and getting that ball back, and they say getting them back before the defense gets set up.
And like I said, that team has probably had to work real hard throughout the weekend from that Friday night loss. And, this is a team, and I talked to a few of the guys, they were devastated. But yet, I was talking to a couple of them, they're like, we're going to come back. He goes, and like I remember a quote Michael Jordan said, he says, once you come to a wall and you run into a brick wall, you don't stop the wall. You either find a way over, around it, or through it. And that's what the guys are going to have to do here from the rest of the way out to bounce back from that loss. Willems on the far side now works back on over to Closson. Closson works on over. Boyer works it back across. Closson quickly up the past the half court. VonGunten corner 3. Back iron no good. Rebound Boyer. He'll find Willems. Back to Shenk. Willems now goes to work on the right wing. Circles back up top. Finds Shenk. Shenk will drive. Yates shuts it off. Finds Willems. Willems looking down low, wanting to go down to Boyer, but good defense by Tyler Heckaman and that Triton defense down low. VonGunten hands off to Shenk. He'll go with the screen. Good job by Westafer to fight through the screen. Willems now goes on the attack. Trying to lose Tyson Yates, but the defense by that tough junior is showing off right there. Drops it on over. Shenk will get it, but Oviedo will tip it away, and it'll stay here with Bethany Christian.
I thought that would come off of his
That's kind of what I thought. Of course, I would expect the students section to be a little small tonight with finals going on this week.
Must have been Santa themed tonight.
Everybody's got a Santa hat on.
Which Don took care of that for us, the announcer.
Yep. Shot for Shenk is up. Too strong, side iron, and Jared Bules comes away with it. Yates now with the basketball, quickly on up to Keegan Westafer in the corner. Westafer back on to Bules, works it to Oviedo, to Tyson Yates. Triton working the ball really well, got to stay with it. Good screen by Heckaman. Westafer now, Willems on him. He'll circle back around the left wing, pulls it back to Yates in the corner. Trying to get Heckaman freed up down low, but Yates is going to go baseline, back to Heckaman. Big man's going to try a three. Puts it in! Tyler Heckaman, the big man, drops it again.
Yeah, he's got 5 points already.
And the big thing to keep an eye on, watch how the guys are really doing a good job being up on their toes. They're not standing back and relaxing. They're on point. They're ready to attack on every play. Willems goes in the drive, and Yates is going to get him with the reach. Ooh, that's going to be on Bules.
Bules must have thought he reached around and smacked him.
Okay.
So he gets Triton's first foul.
It's not a bad way to find that first foul halfway through the first quarter. Whoa, and just checking in now will be Jacob Plank for the Bethany Christian Bruins. Hands off to Closson. Closson works it on over to Shenk. Willems circling down underneath. Forces up a three. Can't get that one to drop. And Heckaman bobbles the rebound, almost tips it back up off the backboard. Shots up and off the mark there for Plank. Yates working that sideline against Closson. Tyson really good at dribbling the basketball and attacking right here on the drive. Kicks out to Westafer. They'll try to go down low and it'll go off of Boyer. VonGunten's going to check back in with Tristen Moore. As Closson and Boyer will get a break for the Bruins. Triton now. Yates to inbound down on his own baseline. Up to Oviedo, quickly to Westafer. He's down low, up and off the glass, and can't get the friendly roll to drop. But Triton fights back and gets the rebound. Yates floaters up, pretty, and it looks in. Triton now up by double digits as Shenk goes to inbound. Good pressure defense from these guys full court. I like the intensity. Coach Groves directing the team from the sideline. Willems attacks the middle. That's kind of textbook there, but Bules reaches in and comes away with it, and we're going to get him on the reach. Nice job by Jared Bules for the hustle play to come away with that one. That'll be on Willems. They now have 2 team fouls. Of course, Gavin's tending to his managerial duties tonight.
Gets to run the iPad.
Wonder if I wore him out from having to broadcast Saturday at 2 games last week. Oviedo on the right wing now. Goes with the screen from Heckaman. Pull-up three is up and just short. Heckaman with the putback. Tyler Heckaman, he's cleaning the boards yet again.
Yeah, 7 points already here in the first quarter for him, so this is going to be one of those games. If he can just keep it going, everything's going to be a clicking.
On top to Willems. Here comes Yates, inching his way out. Works over to Shenk. He's on the left wing. Comes back near side. Back to Willems. He'll force a three from the right wing, and Bethany Christian's on the board. Yates and Oviedo on the attack. Oviedo drives. Cross court. Westafer, that corner three. Can't get it to go. Bules knocks away, but Oviedo's going to drive and goes up strong and puts it in. Nice job by Ashton Oviedo on that drive.
Yeah, they're not giving up. If they're not getting the rebound right off the bat, it doesn't mean it's lost. They're still fighting and getting it.
And that's kind of the one thing the guys just kind of had to remember from last week. Willems with the pretty move up for the lay-in. He'll get that one to drop. Works on to Westafer. Just off the mark to the side. Don't leave Keegan alone too long. He's going to get that shot figured out.
He's got to get that going. That's something his corner thing from last year. He just could hit that, but this year he just cannot get it to go.
Willems frustrated there, and a whole host of Trojans coming in. Quentin Amsden's checking in with Hunter McIntyre and John Gardner. And Chandler Westafer's trying to check in. So a platoon swap for head coach Jason Groves, as Amsden's out there with Gardner, Oviedo, Westafer, and Hunter McIntyre, the man with the motor that doesn't quit, down in the post. Amsden now works on the right side. He'll go with the drive, pulls back, looks to go on top, got to get rid of it, finds Oviedo up top the key. He'll go on the drive. Oviedo trying to lose Willems. Gives it to Chandler Westafer. Gardner now with the basketball. He'll go the drive. Back to Amsden. Q for three. Not there. Rebound Willems now with the basketball. Willems works it on over. As Moore's got on the dribble drive, tries to drop it down to VonGunten, but Oviedo comes away with the tip. Oviedo back near side. He'll go on the attack. Westafer, he'll try a three. Puts it in.
He's going to show up his brother.
Hey, big brother liked it. He was up and ready to go for it. So Triton takes an 18-5 lead as we're inside the final minute of this first quarter, and Quentin Amsden's going to get the foul with the body there on Willems.
And one thing when you had about that many players swapping in, you hope you don't lose your momentum of what was going on and getting everything to keep gelling.
And really, like I said the other night, I mean, this bench is really deep, and these guys, it doesn't drop off a ton. I mean, usually you kind of walk away, you see the guys with six-man rotation, can't go much further, but Triton can go 10 guys deep. VonGunten on the left elbow. They're going to get him with the push from Hunter McIntyre. Groves wants an explanation. I'll be on Hunter McIntyre, be his first personal foul. Not sure I saw where the foul would have been on that. It looked like Hunter had some space on him.
Probably another one of those phantom fouls they call down south.
Yeah, that's about right. Willems cross court to VonGunten. He'll drive, but he's going to lower his shoulder and drive into McIntyre, but
he's going to get his second right away.
Two quick fouls on Hunter McIntyre. I'm not sure. It looked like VonGunten might have lowered his shoulder to drop into him, and Hunter just did all he could to get out of the way. Shenk inbounds to Willems. He'll force up a two, just short of there, and as the C-section says, that's an air ball. I got to use it. We said it earlier, so I'm going to have to use it this time. Gardner now goes down to Hunter McIntyre. He's on the low block. Works back to Gardner in the corner. 24 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Westafer up top. Bethany Christian coming with them. Pressure. Oviedo now goes with the screen from McIntyre. Good screen. Oviedo fights through pressure, and the bank's open for Oviedo. 20 points scored in the quarter. Trying to get Gardner to get back to the near side. Willems retreats. Shot's going to be forced at the buzzer and off the mark there for Plank. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter, 20-5. Triton's out in front. Do you need me to take him? Okay.
All right, get everything to sync here. So yeah, with the Trojans leading away, Heckaman with those 7 points. Oviedo with 4, Yates with 4, Westafer, Chandler Westafer with 3, and Jared with 2. Biggest thing there's Hunter McIntyre getting those 2 quick fouls.
Well, and like I said, we called the phantom foul. You know, I'm not sure where that one was at, but then he really wasn't much he could do when VonGunten lowered his shoulder to kind of push him back, you know. I guess those calls can go either way, but again, like I said, the referees have a tough job down there. They got to be able to call it both ways, and, you know, you got to be able to read where you're going with it.
Bethany Christian, of course, just had 1 player with their 5 points. And the biggest thing over here on the turnovers, 6 turnovers, Bethany Christian, and Triton's been able to capitalize.
So like I said, points off turnover, Triton's kind of leading the way there for that one. So this 8 minutes of this second quarter, Triton's going to have, they kind of have their work cut out for them, what they need to do going forward. You know, they're trying to work the ball down into Plank, and they got to imagine Closson, another one, might come in, might see some scoring from him, but Willems, so far the only guy really attempting shots for Bethany Christian.
Does look like we have the watch party from Florida again. It says there's 10 of them.
Well, I'll give the shout out. Danny's here for her shout out. Danny's here for hers. Jax is here.
Will they be awake till the end of the game?
They may have to leave at halftime. I got a funny feeling they're going to. The next quarter is going to be tell the tale how long they're going to stay. Closson out there with Boyer. He'll go with the screen from him, and Heckaman gets the bobbled pass, and Triton gets the turnover in the second quarter early on. Yates now goes to work. Closson to medium. Yates pulls it back, goes to Bules in the corner. Bules hands off to Tyson Yates on the right wing. Goes down low to the big man, Heckaman. Tyler's going to go one-on-one with the big guy, and we're going to get a push there from Boyer, and that'll be foul on him.
Be his first.
Team's fourth, or third?
Third. One thing that Triton's ahead of on fouls.
Hey, we're ahead. Just got to settle down. Yates inbound, got to get rid of it. Goes up top to Oviedo. Nice pass there by Yates to kind of fit that into the tight spot. Oviedo goes to Bules on the left side. He'll go to work up top. Westafer on the dribble drive. Goes up strong, up high up at the glass, and he'll get fouled on the way through, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So Boyer picks up his second one right away.
So 2 quick fouls on the big man Boyer. Looks like to be a big part of their offense. They keep trying to go down to him, but just didn't quite open up in the first quarter. And VonGunten's going to come to him. Head coach Daniel Mast wants to hang on to him for the second half. Of course, VonGunten out there with Plank, Moore, Closson, and Willems. And Westafer gets that one to drop. As Moore goes to inbound. Triton starting 5's out there. Plank works it back on over to Closson. Closson past the half-court line. He's going to work up quickly. Drops it down to VonGunten. Heckaman, the big man's on him. Triton's defense looking really like they're really communicating, moving well with the basketball. And nice job by Oviedo to come away. Another turnover. Willems comes from behind him, and he'll get one with the reach, kind of wrapped around there. Nice job by Oviedo to get in there and take that one away. That'll be 5 team fouls now for the Bruins. And Shenk's going to check in, and Willems is going to get a break with those 2 fouls.
Yeah, when your only scorer has 2 fouls.
You're going to have him sit down and see if you can find offense another way. The Closson-Yates matchup is going to be a lot of fun to watch between these 2 guards. Westafer now goes to Bules up top. He'll work on over to Tyson Yates. On to Oviedo. He wanted that 3, but pulls back. Loses it on the way through, trying to keep it alive. Him and Plank fighting for the basketball, and they're going to get Oviedo on the foul. Oh, I say he stepped out. Sorry. Well, that was a scrap there now. It's a good job by Oviedo to hang with it. I think somebody's going to fall asleep. Plank now with the basketball on the baseline. Wants to back out of that one. Moore now. Finds Closson. They work themselves out of the trouble in the press. Closson at the free throw line. Loses the basketball. Keeps it alive. Gives it to Shenk. Nice play there by Closson. On top to Moore. Moore's going to drive. Tries to go, but Oviedo shuts that one off in a hurry. Triton really running off the shooters here in this ball game. All shots have been contested. Willems kicks it out. Plank will go baseline. He'll lose on the way through, and Yates comes and tips it away. Nice job by Tyson Yates.
Just reaching there enough just to disturb his dribble and off his leg, and turnover for the Bethany.
And Westafer, I mean, that right there, you saw Tyson's face like, poop, I'm going to get that thing right there. Good job, Tyson Yates. And Westafer even down in the low block, he shut that baseline off. Enough time for Yates to come in there and get away with the steal. Westafer backdoor up, and he can't get the shot to drop. Westafer hit the ground hard. Just missed it by a couple inches. Keep attacking, young man. Plank up and in. And there's the second score for Bethany Christian. Yates quickly to Westafer. Keegan's going to drive. Kicks it across to Yates. Yates now. He'll go with the pretty lay in and gets it to drop. Tyson Yates. I told him in the interview on Saturday with him and his sister Taryn, those two can drive to the basket just about as good as anybody. You want to see a textbook how to do it, watch Tyson Yates drive to the basket.
Yeah, not be afraid. Just go in there. The bigger guys might get you knocked down, but
and that's what he said.
Know.
When he drives the basket, no fear. He said, I have no fear when I drive to the basket. But I really love when he kind of cradles that thing and just keeps us on, kind of tucks it like a football and doesn't let anybody get a piece of it. VonGunten with it now, works it on over. Shenk in the corner. Moore now in the left wing. He'll go to work. Pulls it back. On the corner, Closson will go baseline. Throws it back on top to Moore. He doesn't have a chance to recover for a shot. And trying that zone defense is really attacking hard. Oviedo got a piece of it and falls up. Shot for Closson off the mark. Front iron. Heckaman comes away with it. Tyler Heckaman breaking out the Windex and the paper towels earlier because this young man's cleaning the glass.
Nope.
Ball thrown away by Yates on the turnover. Moore on the interception. Moore up top. Trailing 23-7 here to our home host Trojans. Quentin Amsden will draw the charge. Nice play by Quentin Amsden to get in there and draw the contact. He kind of said he extended with that forearm and was trying to explain to Closson. Good job by Quentin Amsden to absorb the contact and draw the charge. He wanted one of those bad Friday night and couldn't quite get that call. He made up for that one. Oviedo down the corner. Here comes the trap. Yates now will come away with it. Goes to the big man Heckaman. He's got a matchup problem down the low block.
Yep.
And they're going to say he got in with the charge.
He kind of lost his footing and momentum. And
that's kind of that thing. I mean, Shenk kind of had position where he was kind of going. Heckman kind of lost his footing. If he would have lost his footing, Shenk could have been called for the blocking foul.
So that's only his first foul.
Closson now to go to work. Amsden with some tight defense on him. And Q's kind of that instigator where he's going to get in your head. He's just going to bug you enough as Oviedo comes away with that one. On over to Amsden. Here comes the trap. He'll lose the two-man trap. Goes up over to Westafer. Nice pass by Keegan to keep it alive. Oviedo with the floater. Drops it in. Triton's offense fast and furious here through the first two quarters. Closson now. Amsden comes out and closes on him quickly. They're going to say Q got him with the reach. And John Gardner's going to come in for Q.
So that's his Q's second foul. Trojans up to 16 fouls for the half. So next one on each side will go to the bonus.
And Heckaman will get it. And McIntyre will come in for him. And Willems is going to check back in. And Moore will come out. So Bethany Christian's going to have VonGunten, Plank, Willems, Shenk, and Closson. Triton's going to field Hunter McIntyre, Keegan Westafer, John Gardner, Jared Bules, and Ashton Oviedo, the 5 for our Trojans out there on the floor. VonGunten goes up high and over top of McIntyre and gets that one to drop. Bules, here comes the trap, wants to work away from it. Bethany Christian going with a little more pressure defense. Westafer, cross to Bules. He'll try a three, puts it in! Jared Bules dials long distance. He gets that call to drop. And Triton goes back up 19. Willems back to near side. Shenk now works away. Up top, on over to Willems. He'll go on the drive against Gardner. Willems trying to find a place. Oh, got away with the travel there. Shenk now on top. Willems trying to circle down along the baseline to get freed up on the three-point line. Gardner slow to get there, but he's on travel. They're going to get him on that one.
So unofficially, I got him up to 11 turnovers this first half.
Fortunately, Bethany Christian's had some good plays, but the turnovers have been really hurting them here in the early goings. Bules and Groves getting on the same page. Hunter McIntyre sees some valuable minutes. On top to Gardner. Oviedo straight away, not there. And Hunter McIntyre gets himself right there with the rebound. Oviedo on the attack. Drops it to Gardner. Goes down low to Keegan Westafer. Here comes the pressure. Westafer looking to pass out of it, and Moore tips it away. As Moore tips it, so Oviedo's good. No over and back on that one. He's straight away. He's the only one on the dribble drive. Spin move. Kicks out to Westafer. He'll go with the up fake and go baseline. Westafer loses footing, but good job by him to get the pass away. John Gardner for three. Just short of the mark. And Closson comes away with the rebound. Bules on him. Nice job by Jared Bules on the defense. Shenk for three in the corner. Short of the mark. Side iron, no good. Foul's going to be on. That's going to be the third on Hunter McIntyre. And Yates and Heckaman are going to check back in.
Yep.
Foul number 4, McIntyre.
So this will be Bethany's first appearance at the free throw line tonight.
That'll be Shenk, and he'll get that one to drop for the 1-1 bonus. No, We talked about the tweet, and I said earlier that, it would be nice to spend my birthday with my family, but being here, but I get to broadcast, and then Michelle pulls another surprise out of the hat, and her and the 3 kids show up. It's not a bad birthday present for me. On the wrong side of 30 now.
That was a long time ago.
I got a little ways to catch up with you guys, according to Steve earlier, or Mason. And Yates will throw that one away, but Gardner's going to come in, and he's going to force a jump ball. Good job by John Gardner. He called a jump ball. Daniel Mast wanted a reach call, and Triton keeps possession. Good job by John Gardner to get in there and force the jump ball. Heckaman gets the inbound. Goes up strong, up off the glass, and reopens the bank. 30-11 now, Triton leading the way. Moore comes up, Oviedo's on him. Puts the brakes on, loses 2 defenders. Now they're going to go to work. Minute 15 remaining here in the second quarter. Moore goes on top, and a timeout.
5 seconds.
5 seconds. I saw Groves jump up. I thought we called time. I thought somebody called. I'm like, he can't call timeout. We don't have the ball yet. So Triton forcing yet another turnover with that defense has worked real well tonight. They've put up 30 points. Team that averages 45 a game, they're 15 points away from their average. Bules hands off to Oviedo. He'll go. And he'll lose his footing on the way through and get pushed down there. That's going to be on Plank.
This will be his first.
So they'll now be in the bonus the rest of the way out.
Number 10, Plank.
Oviedo gets that shot to drop. And Westafer will check in for John Gardner inside that final minute of this second quarter. Oviedo's second shot. Young man tickles the twine there for that second point. And Triton goes up. Moore now goes to work. Oviedo on him. Drops it to Closson on the left wing. Closson goes baseline. Goes to throw, but good job there by Heckaman and Bules to knock that one away.
I say their defense tonight really ratcheted up over that last game. They've been right there on anybody, and everybody has got the ball.
And I think the guys did. I think the guys that was that wake-up call, because sometimes, unfortunately, to learn, you got to hit your bottom on the floor real hard sometimes, and that might be enough to get this team. That you never know. This may start a whole new trend. Plank hands off to Willems. On over to Moore. He'll go to work. Oviedo on him. Yates comes in with the defense. Shenk now with the basketball. Works on over to Willems on the left wing. 30 seconds remaining. Shenk now. He'll go. Drives and pulls back, and they're going to get. I think they're going to get.
Yates.
I think it's going to be on Yates.
Yes.
Yep. Be Tyson Yates' first personal, and Closson and Willems trade places. 26.3. As Shenk finds himself back to the free throw line where he was perfect for the first attempt. And he'll be off the mark that time. Westafer will come in. And he'll be knocked out by Plank.
Number 24, Yates. Substitution for the Bruins, number 14, Mason Closson.
Yates now with the basketball. Closson on him. Inside 20 seconds. Westafer with the basketball on the left wing. Goes down low to Heckaman. Up off the glass. Puts it in. And Triton goes up yet again with 7 seconds remaining. Westafer intercepts. 5 seconds. No look pass to Yates. He'll go up strong off the glass. Puts it in at the buzzer. And Triton's going to go into halftime 36-11. Plank's heave doesn't count as it would have. That would have counted. I don't think it was after the buzzer, so it would not have counted. So Triton now leading at halftime 36-11. Kenny's going to read off our stats. And then we'll be back on the Triton Trojan Sports Network after Kenny's done.
Get this, there we go. Got our sync. So leading Trojans, Heckaman with 11 points, Oviedo and Yates both with 8. Bules with 5. Chandler Westafer with 3, and Keegan single. And Hunter McIntyre's big thing still with now 3 fouls, and Quentin Amsden with 2 fouls. For Bethany Christian, Williams with 5, Plank with 2, Shenk with 2, and VonGunten with 2. Williams with the 2 fouls, and Boyer with 2 fouls. And first team statistics, Triton, there's 3 of 4 to the free throw line, 2 of 3 of Bethany Christian, 12 of 15 compared to the 3 of 5, and 3 of 10 compared to 1 of 8 for Bethany. But the turnovers, big thing there is only 2 for Triton and 13 unofficially for the Trojans. So with that, we'll take a break here, and we'll be back here at the start of the 3rd quarter. Oh, well, that's right. We'll have the recognition here.
We'll introduce the players. Take a step forward to be acknowledged. We'll start with the 5th grade. Blaze Hensley. Katie Bradley. Preston Brookins. Braden Gunnels. Colton Lars. Max Richardson. Coaches are Christian and Greg Christian. 6th grade, Nick Christ. Gavin Ripple. Braxton Kaufman. James Overmeyer. Isaac Quintana. Colin Staten. Sam McIntyre. Julian Swanson. Brian Webster. Sam Kistler. Addison Hammond. Gage Ripple. Micah Kaufman. 6th grade coach is Ryan Meister. 5th and 6th grade, you can exit the floor. Thank you. And now our 7th grade Trojans. Ben McFarland. Isaiah Vaca. Jacob Hudson. Caden Large. Dante Workman. Wayne Reichert. Travis Barnhart. Braxton Yates. Jacob Lacey. Brant Blackwood. Isaiah Limler. Evan Amore. Logan Bunch. And Coach Kyle Bell. 8th grade, Ethan Shively. Landon Headington. Hunter Schetzel. Cole Shively. Jaden May. Caleb Wilson. Kendrick Jones. Jacob Pitney. Pierce Brokens. Anthony Shue. The manager, Jezreel Lindler. And the coach, Jeremy May.
All right, welcome back, Triton Trojan fans. I'm Andrew here alongside Kenny Barnhart and the Hall of Famer O'Reilly for the Triton Trojan Sports Network, as we're Bethany Christian trailing here to Triton and the Trojan Trench 36-11 as we'll get halftime underway. Triton really worked hard in that opening half, and you got to believe they're going to see quite a bit of the same in the second.
As long as you didn't have this halftime cool down to keep the pressure pushing. So
I'm kind of knowing a few of these kids. I got a funny feeling I think the gas pedal's going to keep down until, and I believe we might see some reserves kind of come in with that gas pedal being punched down.
So you had your little birthday snack.
Birthday snack. Got my pretzel. Appreciate Trent's happy birthday.
Yeah, we had to approve it.
We had to approve it.
They didn't like it with it being upside down.
It's not like you put my age or anything down there, but VonGunten now goes in the drive. He'll go up strong, and he'll get that one to drop. VonGunten's on the board. I guess yet again.
Yeah, yep.
I thought it was his first points.
Nope, he's got 4 for this evening.
Heckaman on the elbow, goes over, wanted to go across. Little miscue there. Triton turns it over. Of course, both starting fives out there for both teams. Boy, that one went a long way.
Must have went way back in the corner back there.
Kim Stetzel had to go back a little ways in the corner there and get it. Give the cheerleading a shout out. They do a good job. Especially because I would want to do it. And Bules tips it away, and he'll go on the attack. He'll go up strong and draw the foul from Closson, and one. Good play there by Jared Bules. Shades of Dwayne Wade. He'll like that comment. As he'll get that and one to drop. That foul is going to be on Closson.
Number 14, Crawford.
That gets his second.
He liked that in that interview when we referenced him to his favorite player.
It's Bules' first time to the line this evening.
And he'll get that shot to drop from the charity stripe, and Triton goes up 39-13. Here comes that pressure. Closson now, Bules kind of coming in on the attack. He's caught in the corner. Oviedo's going to fight against Shenk. Shenk downloads on the attack, running out of time. Bules to come in to tip it away, gets it across just in time. Willems goes down to VonGunten, off the glass, puts it in.
That's what you don't like to see, all the good pressure in the backcourt, and then when it finally breaks half court, then it kind of falls apart and they get an easy basket.
Yates will try a corner three and just shy of the mark. And Bethany Chris comes away with the rebound. Closson, Shenk into the corner. The big man will try a three from Boyer, not there. VonGunten with the rebound. He'll use that 6'3" frame and go up and in. VonGunten's done all the scoring here in this third quarter.
Now see, that's exactly what you didn't want to do, that cool down at halftime. You're getting a little bit out of rhythm. We're trying to get back here and get things squared away.
I think the spark plug's getting ready to come in, and Quentin Amsden. Westafer down to the big man. He'll go up strong, and one for Tyler Heckaman. What they've cooled down on offense, on defense, the offense is still heating up.
Boyer, it's his third foul.
Westafer getting some encouraging words from Coach Duff.
Heckaman, he has not been to the line yet either.
But he makes the most. Triton doing really well from the free throw line.
5 of 6 is what I've got him down for.
Shenk has to throw it up to VonGunten, and he'll work over to Willems. Here comes the pressure. He'll go up strong. And they're going to say that Heckaman didn't get his feet planted in time. Trying to draw that one.
Number 33, Heckaman.
His second. Williams has not been to the line either this evening.
He'll get that one to drop. And they've hit the 20-point mark, now down by 22. Yates up to Oviedo. Hands off. Nope, he'll go to Yates. Drops to Heckaman, the big man towards the three-point line. Boyer on him. Yates now works on over to Jared Bules on the right side. Bules now goes on over to Yates. He'll get on the corner. Yates now goes on the drive. They're going to get the foul there on Closson. That foul's going to be on him. I believe that's his third personal?
Yep, that's his third. So between him and Boyer, each having 3 fouls.
Bethany foul number 14, Closson.
So 3 team fouls on the Bruins here in the third quarter. Yates now at inbound to Amsden. He'll go with the screen from both Oviedo and Heckaman. Oviedo gets it back on the give and go, but Oviedo, nice job by him, adjusts and puts it in. Kept his feet planted. When he does it always looks like he jumps, but he just goes up on his tiptoes and comes back. Oviedo's balance is one of those players that can really do that. Yates with the hustle play, and the foul's going to be on Willems.
So that gets his third. So they got 3 players now with 3 fouls.
3 important key players for him. Yates now at the basketball. Closson out to meet him at the half-court line. Yates pulls it back, drops to Quentin Amsden. Amsden drives, pulls it back. VonGunten with a good defense. Heckaman up top. Boyer on him. Tight defense by the Bruins. Bules on the attack. Goes on over to Yates. He'll drive. Floaters up for him and off the mark. Heckaman with the rebound. He puts it back up and one again for Heckaman. The big man, I'm telling you what, he is. Get him some Windex and some paper towel. He's been up there long enough with those rebounds, cleaning the glass tonight. And Plank's going to come in for Boyer.
If he does this every night, if every basket he puts up, he gets fouled.
I mean, Tyler has really matured in his career at Triton. From what I saw, I mean, he's really developed into a great low-post player. Heckaman gets that one to drop. And John Gardner will check in for Tyson Yates. Shenk to inbound. They're going to run Oviedo back. He'll come up as Willems has the basketball. Here comes Bules from behind. Shenk gets it. Bules intercepts. Bules past the half-court line. Is going to go to work. Pulls it back. Has to go somewhere. Direct in traffic. Finds Oviedo up top straight away. He'll put it on the spin cycle. Shenk not fooled. Heckaman on the right wing. Goes to Amsden down low. Q up and off the glass. Off the mark. Rebound's going to go to Shenk. And the Bruins now on the fast break. Willems now. Slows it down. Goes to Closson on the right side. He'll go on the drive. Goes up. Tipped away by Bules. Stolen away by Amsden. Willems and Amsden. He'll go up strong. And they're going to say Willems fouled him again. That'll be his 4th personal foul.
Yep.
And checking in now will be number 32, Evan Brown, the sophomore, and more. Cole McKinney's also going to check in for Triton. Amsden gets the friendly roll.
First for Bethany, number 30, Tristen Moore, number 32, Evan Brown. For Triton, number 5, Cole.
I think Q looked like knew he was too far under the basket, but he knew he had followers, so he's going to try to get it tapped back to one of those guys. And
well, he kind of saw, but he knew Willems was there. He'll miss the second rebound, and Heckaman gets the rebound. Heckaman goes up strong, can't get it, putbacks up, and he'll get fouled again. And Heckaman back to the line. That's going to be on Shenk.
That's his 3rd.
Bethany foul number 24, Shenk.
Now Bethany come out with a lot more aggressive, but they're paying for it now, picking up all these fouls.
Heckaman gets that one to drop. So Cole McKinney, Ashton Oviedo, Quentin Amsden, John Gardner, and Tyler Heckaman out there for Triton. Heckaman gets that one to drop. Moore's out there with Plank, Brown, VonGunten, and Shenk.
One thing different definitely for the Trojans now, they're 9 of 11 from free throw line. Friday night never even made it to the line.
Oviedo's going to get him on the foul.
That's going to be his first. Triton's only 2nd team foul this half.
Drops to Plank. Amsden on him up top the key. Amsden with a little bit of body, trying to insinuate some contact. Shenk now straight away. Pulls it back. Goes on to Moore. Moore will try a deep 3. Just short of the mark. There's going to be a foul on the rebound there. I think they're going to get Heckaman with the over and back fall. Yep.
Yeah, so that'd be his 3rd.
And Hunter McIntyre quickly comes in for him.
Number 33, Heckaman.
I believe McIntyre's got 3 fouls, so the 2 big post players for Triton have.
Yes, he has 3. The biggest thing with Heckaman there's 19 points that just sat on the bench taking a rest.
Yep. So someone else is going to have to find a way to answer the call out there with Heckaman on the bench. Brown now works up against, finds VonGunten, left wing 3 for him, off the mark. And there going to be a fight for the rebound. Amsden on the fast break. Back to Oviedo. Step back, pulls it back. Quentin Amsden will try a 3. Off the front iron, no good. Gardner comes in with the rebound. Oviedo dials long range, not there. Rebound's going to go to VonGunten.
Ashton probably needed 1 step closer.
Moore now goes away, goes baseline, retreats. He's going to work against Oviedo. But Triton's defense staying put. Works on over. We're going to get a travel from Moore. And the ball will get turned over there by Bethany Christian. Westafer's going to check in for Ashton Oviedo.
Looks like he might be limping just a little bit on his left. That was about a week ago. I think he got banged up a little bit with, I guess, what, Plymouth?
I think Northwood, or Oregon Davis. He might have gotten banged up a little bit in that one. Ashton, a pretty tough kid. McKinney now at the basketball. Goes back door. Westafer up off the glass. Puts it in. Keegan Westafer. Got that step to work. It's about a half a step forward than the last time, and he got down to work, and Cole McKinney's going to get charged with the foul.
He just his first.
And that play's the one that kind of stuck out to me from Keegan. I mean, yeah, he was taking good looks, but that one there, he was just a half a step too far back. This time he placed that foot right where it needed to be and got a nice look in the up and in. Closson gets the inbound, past the half-court line. Drops to Moore. Moore trying to lose Gardner. Gardner with the nice defense tips it away.
I think
Closson will go.
Call that on Hunter. That'll be his 4th. And it is. Yeah, I think Hunter tried to step back instead of just staying right in place.
Oh. Nate's not on the board, but he's coming in.
That's going to get interesting. He doesn't know what to do. Statman here doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, boy, get him at it here and here.
Moore gets in the corner. VonGunten goes on the drive against Westafer. Good defense by Keegan. Throws him off. Nate Amsden with the rebound. And he'll throw it away, but Quentin Amsden recovers. Goes to Gardner in the corner. Back to Q. One to go down low to Nate. Kenny doesn't want him to.
We're all right. We got him in there.
Ball's tipped away. Closson now on the attack. He'll go up strong on the way in, and Quentin Amsden will foul him on the way over. Q's like, hey, I'm going to make you work for those 2 points. I'm not just going to give them to you.
I wonder if West had him in his stats.
Now Amsden, that picks up his 3rd.
I'm looking. No, he's not. I was according to halftime when he's not in there. So Westman had to make a change on the fly. Good to see Nate earn some varsity minutes. He's been playing well in the JV as Closson gets that one to drop. Bruins shooting 4 of 5 from the free throw line.
Yes, 4 or 5.
Oh, now we get the student section singing. In and out rebound, Nate Amsden. They were good with that one. It worked. Closson 1 for 1. 50% of the line there. Cole McKinney working against him. Goes to Nate Amsden. The big man kicks back to Q. On to McKinney. McKinney will go in the drive. Finds Westafer. He'll go with the fake. Pull-up jumper for Westafer. Can't quite get the roll. Closson now on the attack on the fast break. Looking for VonGunten. Finds him on the transition. VonGunten goes. We're going to say a foul on Gardner with the push, I believe.
Yep. Couldn't get the brakes on quick enough.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was going to be a push or if it was going to be how he kind of shuffled his feet. So minute 29 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Triton leading 53-21 as VonGunten finds his way to the line. 4 Triton starters are going to come back in the ball game. VonGunten's shot drops.
Christmas lyrics. It's getting about that. Evidently, December's kind of all this birthdays and everything going on. Travis getting his coming up on Thursday.
Happy birthday to Travis.
And then
Jerry and Linda Johnson are enjoying the game from Sebring, Florida. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate them watching in the comments. We appreciate it. Student section, the jingle bells didn't work. They got to try a different one. Go back to the one you had before. At least we haven't gotten happy birthday.
Hey, nice not over with.
Tony got that one. They're going to say a foul on Triton on the offense. It might be a legal screen on
Jared.
with the push. So they're going to go say push him on the screen.
It's his second.
So Triton turning it over there. It's only their fourth turnover of the ball game. Blank gets the handoff, goes to Closson on the right side. Drops to Moore. He'll force up a three, short of the mark. Could have called it a pass to VonGunten, and it worked. As we're now inside that final minute of the third quarter, Triton leading 53-25. Yates with the basketball goes to Westafer. Oviedo now. Moore comes out on him. On top to Westafer. Heckaman back to Bules on the right wing. 35 seconds remaining. Hands off to Yates. VonGunten on him. Yates trying to find some way to pass. He's got to get rid of it. Finds it to Heckaman. Hands off to Yates. VonGunten inching his way out there to him. Goes to Westafer. Gets a screen. Pulls back to Oviedo. He'll go with the up fake. He'll drive. Oviedo up with the left hand up there, but Heckaman with the putback. Westafer with the putback. 2 seconds more. Bules. Didn't see where the clock was at. So that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. 53-25. Triton's out in front.
We'll just grab some of the highlights here. For Triton, Heckaman with 19, Oviedo with 11. Of course, Bules and Yates each with 8. Base thing there's Heckaman with 3 fouls, Amsden with 3, and McIntyre with 4 for Bethany. VonGunten have 12. Willems have 8, and then a 2-piece for Plank and Shenk. Willems with 4 fouls, and 3 for Shenk and Closson. And for team stats, biggest thing there at the bottom of that turnovers, 17 turnovers for Bethany compared to the Trojans having only 4. For later in the week, Friday night, we got so used to being home games.
Now we got to figure out how to play away.
We got to make sure everything gets packed up to head down to Winnemac Friday night. 7:30 varsity start, be a 6 o'clock JV start, and then that closes out the boys for
2019.
Packing up, our favorite thing to do.
Yeehaw. So this is the last home game for any of the varsity teams before Christmas break, right?
Yes.
Pretty sure it is.
Girls are on at Jimtown tomorrow night. That's probably going to be a recorded game and uploaded later.
No broadcast.
No broadcast.
Heckaman up, not there. Rebound, Closson. Bules is going to give him the foul. Bules was kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Then the girls play Saturday at Pioneer.
Oh, that's right. I didn't look that far ahead.
Then you do have wrestling was tomorrow night?
Yeah,
Warsaw?
that's 6:30.
Here at the TAC.
Some Tigers, I hear, is coming this way. Guys will have their hands full there. Closson now, he'll go to the line following that Jared Bules foul, as that both teams being the bonus for the entire fourth quarter. This could become a battle of the free throws for the rest of the way out.
And they're both teams, Triton 9 of 11 and Bethany 7 of 9. So when they have been getting to the line, they're making them count.
Well, Triton going now with their different chant they've been using all season as Closson tries to really focus on that shot. They changed it up. Will it affect him? Nope. He'll find the bottom of the net there. Yates now. Closson is going to give some full court pressure to Yates, and Yates working against him. Oviedo trying to find a way to free up. Heckaman hands off to Yates. Westafer on to Yates in the corner. One to go down low to Heckaman. Not there. Goes back to Bules. Right there's the right idea. They didn't quite panic. Find a different way to go up, and Westafer gets that one to drop.
Got around on the right side. He's been trying them all from the left side, so maybe he just needed to get from it.
Closson tries to be fancy with the dribble, and Yates will intercept and take it coast to coast.
He gets Tyson up to 10 points. So we got 3 Trojans in double digits on points.
I should have told Keegan I want a 3-pointer for my birthday. If I see him, I'll tell him that. VonGunten will try a high shooting motion. Get that 3 to drop. It won't. Bules has the numbers, and he'll take it coast to coast. Bules put on cruise control, and he fired away. Triton now up 60-27. Shenk now goes to Boyer on top to Closson. He had to go up high for that one. VonGunten with the size mismatch, and he'll use that onto his advantage. Goes up over Westafer.
VonGunten, he gets 14 points, leading Bethany.
Oviedo with the pretty drive.
Ashton Oviedo.
I don't know if he's got his driver's license yet, but boy, he's sure doing a good job driving through traffic tonight. Shenk now pulls it back, throws it away, intended for Boyer, and Triton gets it back.
Yeah.
Coach Daniel Mast, his first season, did not like that call.
Number 42, Beck Willems, and number 50, Ethan Boyer.
Trying to plead his case to the official. The official's trying to talk to him and yet do his job. Westafer does a good job of the screen. Oviedo to Yates. Goes to Heckaman at the free throw line. Down low to Keegan. He's going to try to be a big man and drop it in. Can't quite get it there, but Heckaman goes up. And they're going to say the foul's on Heckaman. That could be 4 for him, I believe, if it's on Tyler. Yep. That'll be 4 personal fouls on Heckaman. The big man's got 1 more, and he could be sitting down for the rest of the night.
And that puts Bethany in the double bonus now. VonGunten he's perfect in the line, 2 of 2.
Oviedo relaying what the plays to coach.
That's our Christmas jingle going on.
I remember which one they used last time, but the very first time, that's the one they got to go back to.
And my household at this time of year, it's the birthdays.
Hey, it's a good month.
There's the big one coming up on the 25th.
Yeah.
One of the few games he missed, studying.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, Trent's home studying.
He's home studying, so.
Well, he must have the game up because he still went on there and told me happy birthday from the YouTube stream.
So we're home, but are we actually studying would be the good question.
True. Oviedo with a nice play there. He'll roll that one up and in.
Shenk is going to pick up his 4th.
Bethany foul number 24, Shenk.
McIntyre.
When he shouts, it goes red up here. I don't know.
What's that? Am I going red?
Just a tiny bit there.
Maybe we'll turn it down a little bit. Maybe I'm too quiet now. We'll try it there. Tech support.
That's not too bad.
Okay. We got to get the Andy button on here to where we can tune me down a little bit. Shenk now goes on over to Willems. Drops it to Closson in the corner. He'll work against Bules. Loses the dribble for a moment. Back to Willems. 1 to go down low, but he'll keep it himself. Trying to get Boyer time to get freed up, but good defense by Hunter McIntyre. No-look pass from Closson. Little miscue there. And they'll turn it right back over.
Substitution for the Trojans, number 20, Lucas.
And And Lucas Cabrera finds his way in as senior Jared Bules, and I believe, is done for the night.
Yeah, Bules had 10 points. And every shot he put up, he made. 2 points, had a 3-point, and 1 free throw.
So Bules scoring on all phases. 1, 2, and 3.
Yes. McIntyre.
And McIntyre's done.
Yep. So he'll be his 5th. So tried to get a little bit of time in, but it just didn't work.
At least he was all smiles. Good attitude on the way back. Good job, Hunter.
I can't that one. He was just in the wrong place.
He's like, well, Duff's like, Hunter, what do you do? You can see him down there. Oh, man. Nate Amsden will check in for him. Ball going between. Westafer and Cabrera trying to come away with it. Oh, man. Plank to inbound. Goes to Willems. Works on over to Closson. Gardner on the defense. Tips away and comes away with it. Amsden didn't even put the ball on the floor, but can't get down to drop. Looked good. Cabrera's trying to keep it alive. Nate Amsden comes in. Ooh! Boyer got that one off his face. I guess that's one way to keep it off the other team. I don't think it wasn't intentional by any means. Lucas was just trying to keep it alive.
He probably didn't even look back. He just flipped.
I'll bet he can breathe better now through his nose. Amsden now goes to inbound. Q goes up top to Cabrera. He'll elevate over Williams and comes away with it. Works on over to Gardner. He'll go with that head fake, works himself back over, pulls it back, goes to Westafer. Cabrera cycles his way out to the three-point line. Drops to Westafer. Willems on him. Finds Nate Amsden. He'll go up with that shot and puts it in. Nate Amsden. VonGunten goes on the drive, goes up strong, puts it in. Connor Large, who had to let all scorers in that JV matchup, is going to come in here soon. Closson with some defense. Amsden drives from the baseline. Stops. He fooled everybody. He'll get that one to put in. He threw the brakes on in a hurry. Not only can he accelerate 0 to 60, he can stop 60 to 0 on a dime. And Gardner's going to get him on the foul there. Cam Shively is also going to be coming in, along with Brown for the Bruins.
Foul number 14, Gardner.
Closson, he's 3 of 4 from the free throws.
Oh, is the
no Christmas cheer.
Silent night.
Ah.
Oh, I got to use it. So Brown will check in. So John Gardner, Connor Large, Lucas Cabrera, Quentin Amsden, and Cameron Shively out there for the Trojans. VonGunten, Brown, Closson shooting, Willems, and Plank out there for the Bruins. Closson shots up, and it's in. Gardner to inbound. Goes back to Quentin Amsden. He'll go on the attack. Works to Gardner. On over to Amsden. Just gets that one just by Closson. Cam Shively with it. Here comes the double team. Shively gets it to Cabrera. Puts it in. Lucas Cabrera. Talk about a young man that knows how to cut to the basket. He does it there. Bails Shively out of the double team. Closson goes down to the Brown and throws it away and Triton picks the ball back up.
Yeah, big key there for the Trojans tonight. 4 turnovers is what I've got them for the game.
You know, they've done a great job. I mean, tonight, like I said, you see a team that, they got knocked off the horse, but they did the best thing possible and they got back up on it and they're doing everything they can to really improve. Quentin Amsden dropped him there. Gardner straight away. Oh, not quite there. Willems gets the rebound. Well, he put Closson on roller skates off that crossover. Closson will try a 3. Can't get that one to drop. Cabrera with the rebound. Cabrera straight away, works it on over to Connor Large. Large goes on the drive, pulls it back, goes to Shively there. Hands off to Amsden. He'll drive, pulls it back to Shively. The big man's up. Can't get that one to drop. And Closson with the rebound. He's got the one-on-one fast break. Here comes the troops from behind. Q couldn't quite get out in front of that one.
Yep, he just couldn't quite get that footstep.
Strike foul number 30, Amsden. Substitution for the
Nate's coming in for Q.
40, Nate Amsden.
And that's going to move Gardner to the point.
Possible.
As Closson gets ready to shoot here. And gets that one to drop. 71-38. They have met their average, or went above average. They averaged 34 points a game. They've scored 38 here tonight. Gardner, hang time, and gets that one to drop on over to Cabrera. He'll drive, and he'll go off the foot of Brown. Checking in now, we're going to have Yeakey.
Bethany substitution.
Craw.
Number 12, Chenyu Jia.
And Jai.
Number 20, Chris Craw.
Jai.
Number 22, Aaron Yeakey.
Gardner to inbound. Goes up top to Connor Large. Large now drives. And here comes Yeakey. And he'll force the jump ball, and Triton turns it over. Maybe it's Yeakey, not Yankee. Yeakey. Jia with it. Or Jai. Gonna work around. Jai on the dribble drive. He'll go up strong, and Shively's gonna be in there to say nope. And he'll get the foul. So Jai's gonna go to the line.
Strike foul number 44, Shively.
Got used to all the other names now. All these other players are coming in. Jai now to the line. His first shot's up and takes a friendly roll.
That's one thing with Bethany. They are very good at free throw, 14-16.
Yeah, and everybody should take notice. I mean, if a team you get into a free throw battle with them on points on the scoreboard, this is a team that's going to make you hurt for them. Jai gets that one to drop. He'll add 2 points. Gardner now goes to work. Passed on over to Lucas Cabrera. Finds Connor Large to Shively on the left side. Large gets a screen from Amsden. Back to Cabrera. Back to Shively. Shively on to John Gardner. Gardner attacks. Goes back to Nate Amsden. Deep two for him. Oh, a three! Nate Amsden dials long distance. I thought he was close to the line. Perhaps my angle was not good enough. What did they say?
Foul number 20, Cabrera.
Cabrera gets his first foul. Gonna send Craw, looks like, to the line.
Groves, they're having a good time on the bench.
That's nice.
That's good to see. After a tough night on the last Friday night, it's good to see the guys go out and have fun playing basketball. That's what it's all about.
And a lot of times when you do have that good fun, everything just clicks and it just makes a game.
Gardner up to Connor Large. Back to Gardner. He'll go, pulls it back, goes to Nate Amsden. Amsden loses it for a moment. Oh, they're telling him to pick it up, but Yeakey will throw it away. Gardner's got it. 30 seconds remaining in the ball game. 74-40. Triton up in front. And Gardner tries to go up, but they can't get that one to drop. And Cabrera trying to keep himself from falling. Will push off on Plank, and Plank will go to the line.
Strike foul number 20, Cabrera.
So he picked up his second here right away.
Gardner wanted that one bad.
Yeah.
That was a good drive, though. He shouldn't hang his head at all on that one. That was a good drive to the basket.
He's had about 3 different attempts, but he just has not gotten anything to drop tonight.
Plank shots up, and 10. Yeakey now, his shot's up. That's in. Gardner now with 20 seconds remaining. Leading the way, goes to Connor Large. Expect him just to bleed the clock here. And Triton will now improve to 3-3. They're back to 500 on the season. They'll travel to Winnemac on Friday night. Bethany Christian will fall to 1-4 in this young season. Looking to have a great 2020. Bethany Christian, don't sleep, it's a good team. They couldn't quite get their shots to drop early on, had some turnovers that kind of cost them there, and Triton got all that momentum, and they just kind of took off from there.
Yeah, because Bethany Christian did have a couple really tough opponents there earlier to get started.
Yep.
So unofficial scoring for the Trojans. Heckaman with 19, Oviedo with 16, Bules with 10, Yates with 10, Keegan Westafer with 6, Nate Amsden with 5, Chandler Westafer with 3, Quentin Amsden with 3, and Lucas Cabrera with 2. For Bethany Christian, leading them with VonGunten with 18, Closson with 8, Willems with 8, Plank with 4, Jia with 2. And throw up the team's stats there. Like we said, the big thing there at the bottom, 22 turnovers for Bethany. I believe we get the official stats to see how many points off of turnovers the Trojans was able to capitalize.
I'll look that one up real quick. What is this? Oh, good, man. Well, Trojan fans, we're going to get the rest of the stats and check everything out. And I'm going to go get an interview. We'll be right back on the Triton Trojan Sports Network. All right, welcome back, Triton Trojan fans. I'm Andy O'Hara alongside head coach Jason Groves. Coach, great bounce back win from Friday night. The guys looked like they were having fun out there.
That was the main thing. That's what we talked about coming into the game. You guys go out and relax and play basketball. You're capable of doing it. You know, we talked about it's going to start on the defensive end. A lot of times when you're struggling offensively, if you get after it defensively, that helps. And I thought tonight they did that. I thought defensively we were the aggressors. We were attacking them. It wasn't the other way around, and it led to good offense. So I was happy. You know, we needed that. We needed the guys to get some confidence, you know, and just be able to trust each other, trust what we do. You know, hopefully tonight's a step in that direction. You saw the guys, and when they went for their first look, their second look wasn't there. They seemed to, like tonight, had that confidence to back out of that and try to find a different way to go at that wall. It's like I said in
Michael Jordan quote that I saw the other day is, when you go up and you run into a wall, you can't just stop. You got to find a way up, over, or through it. And the guys tonight did that.
Yeah, we talk about attacking and being aggressive offensively, but you got to do it under control. You got to be smart about it. And the first couple games, or at times in the first few games, we weren't smart about it. We would come in and we'd make a silliest pass, or our footwork wasn't right. And so I thought I liked the way they attacked and trusted each other, trusted that each person's going to be in the right spot off of penetration, and that's what you got to have. And I haven't seen that yet this year, and it was nice to see that tonight.
And the guys, too, and like another thing, you look at Tyler Heckaman, the young man, like I said earlier, he needed to get some Windex and some paper towel because he was cleaning the glass really good tonight. The guys, as a team, rebounding as a team, the guys were very aggressive on both sides of the boards.
Well, and we talked about, against Pioneer, we didn't shoot a single free throw. And, we got very little points in the paint. And I kind of challenged our guys. I said, listen, if we're going to win games this year, we got to score inside. It can't just be, rely on Ashton to knock down threes or, whatever, just knock down shots all the time, because some nights you're not going to do that. And so it was nice to see Tyler respond in the right way. And, that's what he's capable of doing every time. And so, he's got to realize that and realize he's a good basketball player. And I think, when he has games like that, that definitely helps. And, Keegan, I thought, did a nice job inside as well. And so, it was nice to see him get some confidence. He knocked down his shots. And, it was just a good team effort, I thought, tonight.
I should have told Keegan before the game, all I wanted for my birthday was for him to hit a 3, and he did it tonight, but I didn't tell him that ahead of time. I should have done it, but that's okay. But yet, the guys did really good tonight. Going against Winnemac on Friday, what kind of things you guys can get ready for before you guys face them off on Friday?
Well, like I said, it's about us. I mean, we just got to concentrate on ourselves and do what we do and just get that confidence and play as a team like we did tonight. I felt like, the first 4 games, we haven't done that. We haven't peaked. We haven't trusted each other. Tonight, I thought the trust was there, and I thought the trust, not just with each other, but with what we do offensively, what we do defensively. I saw them playing fast, and that's what you got to have. And so it's really about us. If we, we're not going to reinvent the wheel before Winnemac. So, they're a good basketball team. They have the Larkin kid back from last year. He's a really good basketball player. It seems like a lot of teams we play have a player or two that are just really good, and he's one of them. So we're going to have our work cut out. It's on the road, first road game in the conference, so we got to be ready to go Friday night.
Well, Coach, we'll be down there to watch you. Good luck on Friday night. Appreciate it. Good job. Good luck tonight.
It.
Thank you. Hey, Nate. You ready to have fun with this, Nate? I figured you. All right. Don't do what he says. Don't do what he says. Are we good? We good? Okay. All right, Trojan fans. I'm here with Nate Amsden, seeing some first varsity action of the season. I figured you'd be back there getting that awesome suit that you usually, or that get-up you always wear out here for the varsity games. I figured you'd be coming out one of those.
Nah. I was playing JV, and then Coach told me, man, you want some varsity time? I said, heck yeah, I want some varsity time. What kind of question is that? So I was like, I can't wear the suit anymore.
You wear the suit. Well, hey, you can wear it before the game. So there you go. But, hey, you know what? This get-up worked pretty good tonight. I mean, 5 points for you. I mean, dialing from long range, playing well down in the post. Walk me through what it was like to play your first varsity minutes.
It was nerve-wracking. Like, when I shot that 3, I was like, oh, no, please go in. And I was like, oh, my gosh. I was nervous so much. And then that first shot I had, I was like, okay, now we're about to cook. And we did.
Well, that's one thing, watching you play JV, to really watch you develop. I mean, we didn't get to see you last year, but you're really playing well. I mean, you play with a lot of physicality, but yet you really do a good job controlling the momentum of your body. And that's for a junior. When we see it on the football field, like I say, every time you get inside the 20, you got to give Nate the ball. Yeah. Give the big man the ball. He knows how to score. But you show that on the basketball field, on the basketball court, and what you do from the football field. How your footwork and how you move and how you carry yourself, you're not out there reckless. So a lot of times you'll see big guys go through and they're very reckless, don't know what to do with themselves. Yeah. You really hold your composure with your body and do a real good job on defense, because these guys down here in the JV had a hard time scoring against you. You're there right up in their grill, and, man, they weren't scoring. Talk me through defense when it's running through your mind, especially with Cam, Shively, and all these guys you've been playing with in the JV, because I kind of talked to Lucas how well you guys gel. Talking about how well you guys work together on the court.
I mean, in practice, we always practice together against the varsity and stuff, and we always have each other's back. We have, like, that chemistry, and then we always, like, know that if I go for this guy, you got this guy, and then that's how we work, and our defense is really great.
And that's one thing, especially you guys who are not quite being seniors yet. But for you being a little bit of an upperclassman, starting to see varsity, that's going to be huge as you saw it translate tonight out here on the floor. That's one thing you guys are really going to start seeing things click. And, boy, I can't wait to see you mature. I keep saying Lucas, Cam, and Nate are going to earn some varsity time. I mean, these boys are working hard, and all you guys do on the JV are doing a great job. So we've been having some fun with some of these questions. So now I'm going to ask you. Now we talked about who's not to cook for. We did all that stuff. But now we're going to talk about singing voices in the locker room. Who is the best voice out of all the guys that, okay, I can listen to him sing, and then we'll get to who is the last person. You can even dig to the coaching staff. It's okay. They're away from me right now. Who's the best and who's probably the worst?
The only person that really sings in the locker room would probably be Quentin, my brother.
Okay.
And he's the first and the last because he tried to hit those high notes and he's like squeaking the whole time. And I'm like, and then they literally today they asked me, I was like, what do you do when he sings like that? I was like, I just laugh. That's all I do.
So we're looking at Q being the good side and the bad side, I guess. Well, hey, you got to go with that. So we'll go a little bit further here on some of your questions. So we'll go back on the cooking thing. You guys have team meals. We've talked about that a couple times. We talked about what's the best dish you've had and who is the last person you would ever, and it can be boys, girls, or coaches, would be the last person you ever have cook for you.
So like on the team or in my house?
On the team, your house, you can go anywhere, man.
My dad is literally such a good cook. Like he smokes everything. Like he smokes like corn. He smokes like mac and cheese. It's so good. He's the best cook I ever had. And the worst cook would probably be, I don't even know, because I love food, man.
So if any kind of food you're gonna take it. So if Chandler comes up with his weird creations in the microwave, you're not gonna go for those? Well, I mean, her radioactive popcorn. I swear that stuff's got to glow.
Yeah, it has to. Either on fire or just straight charred burnt.
She's never gonna forgive me for beating her up about that. Well, Nate, like I said, Nate, it's awesome to see you keep growing, buddy. Keep working hard. This interview is fun. We're going to have some more later on, man. But like I said, keep working hard. Keep working with those guys, and you guys are going to get there. So like I said, appreciate you coming down and interview. Good luck on Friday.
Thanks, man.
Right. And now, Trojan fans, will sign off. I'm Andy here with Nate Amsden. Until next time, Trojan fans, remember the Trojan way.